Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Asylum, and we're here to talk about eBay. What did I sell lately? Well, I can't show you because I just sent it out in there, Greensburg, United States Post Office. Normally I just do the envelope thing and I dump it in the thing, but I had a couple packages I had to send out, and I kind of want to talk about that real quick. Something you may be on the lookout for. People can't sell them on Facebook, so I'm not sure how you would come across these. But I kind of want to talk about for a brief second. If you ever come across at a yard sale, I don't know, I'd be kind of leery at a yard sale. But if it's in like a in garage kind of thing, and you can tell that like they haven't been tampered with, they're sealed, and they haven't been out in the sun, and they haven't been like in the heat very long, you can tell that they're not like burning up, and they're still good quality. There's an opportunity for a lot of money. And that is diabetic test strips and lancets. Lancets are the needle things that go into the pen thing. EpiPen. There we go. I think that's what they call them. EpiPens? Is that what they call them? I think that's what they call them. And they go in there. They're pretty expensive, and the strips are the ones that are really expensive. So I had some left over. I had 3 sealed thing of test strips left over from my wife's gestational diabetes. So that's a reason why people would need these. And also the other big reason would be for diabetics to need these. And it's not like you're making a profit off of somebody that has diabetes, whatever. It's just something they're going to need anyway. And they can look on eBay to get them for a decent price. And, maybe they're trying to get a better deal on things. And I mean, I didn't really do anything. I set a price and I'm like, there we go. And I kind of set it to what people were paying on eBay, a little bit low. Set it at auction, and I just let it go. And that's pretty much what I did. And it got pretty high. One sold for $47, which I bundled 1 box of lancets and then 1 box of test strips. And then the other one I bundled. I was going to sell some open lancets, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll tell you what I did in here in a second, though. And then I had 1 thing of lancets and 2 things of test strips, and that sold for $100. That was amazing. Like I said, the test strips are the one I think they're worth money. The test strips are the ones that are worth like $40 a box almost. The lancets are the ones that'll go probably from $20 to $30, I think, a piece for the boxes, I'm thinking. And the one that I only sold 1 and 1 of, I had some extra lancets, and I dumped them into the boxes with each other. They weren't used or anything. They're just some open boxes she had. For some reason, she opened up 2 boxes. I know she switched machines in the middle for some reason, because she didn't switch doctors, she switched insurance. So they like were jacking with her lancets and stuff. I don't know. But I ended up dumping in there, taping the box shut, and I'm going to send a message to the person saying that I included that. And I didn't include it in the listing because of the fact that I knew people might not want to buy that. But I'll say that I'll tell them everything about it. I have to probably get up here when I get home, message them, tell them about that. Also, so I did that. A nice thing. Another thing I threw away. I had there was some more lancets. I think there was some extra lancets, another brand. I wasn't going to worry about selling those because they're open box. And I know people will probably leery about that. And also I had a open thing of test strips. Wasn't sure how long they've been open. And those things they can go bad, I think, if they get out in the sun and things like that. So, I know from experience, because I know my grandpa had diabetes, and I think my mom has diabetes now, my dad has diabetes now. I'm bound and determined to be diabetic at some point in my life. But I sold those. So $147, bam. Now, I only charged $350 shipping handling. That was my bad. I made a mistake with that. And then I realized it would be better to, good God, these cars are ridiculous. They get them really close. Like, I'm sitting here. I can't stay here very long because it says 15 minutes. I'm afraid I'm going to get towed away. Stay here too long. But I only charged them $350, but I'm like, I'm going to pay the extra. It went high enough for me to be happy with the profit that I made. I mean, yeah. And so I ended up getting signature confirmation, and one of them I forgot, and the other one I forgot and didn't do it right. But now I know how. So now I know how to insure things. I insured the $100 one for $100. not $400, but for $100, and the other one I insured for $50. So, or I was going to insure it for $50. And I don't know if there's some sort of insurance automatically, but it didn't say there was, so I don't know. There might be. I'll have to look into it. But hopefully, I got signature on both of them, so hopefully nothing happens with the $47 one. I asked when I went in there, can you add it to it after you print it out? I didn't think you could, but I was like, hey, I'll throw it out there, see what they say. I also sold some candles. That was awesome. I'm trying to think the last time I told you what I sold, if I'd sold anything since then. Oh, I did sell a shirt. I sold a shirt. Didn't make much money off of it, though. I sold it for, I sold it for $5.99, and that included shipping. That tells you anything. The shipping wasn't that bad, though. The shipping was like $3, I think, or $3.18, something like that. So I ended up making, the clothes were purely profit. I didn't pay anything for them. It was my son's clothes, really. So I paid for them a long time ago. He already got the use out of them. So really, I didn't pay anything for them, honestly. The use was already used. But, yeah. As far as everything that I've sold, and the wax melts is what I sold, too. I sold those for $12.60. Wait, no, that's how much the whole money I got from the whole thing. I sold them for $11.99, $10.99. I think it was $10.99 for all of them. And it was the leftover cheap stuff that I got. Because those are normally, these ones are usually $1. But these are mainstays. And they were the grass clippings. Basically, lawn grass clippings. Like, that's the smell. I don't know. People were weird. The other one's pretty much the same thing. Except it's like a Better Home and Gardens, I think, version of it. I still got them to sell. And I'm not buying any more. They're not really that great of profit, the wax melts. But this is the end of it. I bought them because I'm like, maybe I'll try again. And I'll put them at a higher price. Not a great idea. Wax melts are not great. Unless you can get them for a drastically, 25 cents a piece. No, not even that, because that's pretty much what I paid for them. So I guess I'm making a pretty good amount of money. I don't know. I don't think they're that bad of a thing, but they're harder to ship out. For some reason, they're a little bit lighter. The mainstays one, they're a little bit lighter. They're half the size, I think. But what you use them for, you get the amount for it. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to really add. This guy's shipping out some stuff too. He's got a big old box shipping out. Anyways, I shipped out 2 small boxes. And you guys, check out Walmart for boxes if you need boxes. They have some 6x6x6 boxes that are amazing. I love these little boxes. They're neat and they're very handy, I think. So if you need and they're actually pretty reasonable. I think they're 56 cents. I think that's what it was. Pretty neat. I was looking at them going, hey, these are pretty awesome. So I'm probably going to pick up about 5 or 6 of them just to keep on hand. I think it's better. And here's the thing everybody always talks about getting the free postage and everything for the postal service. Here's the thing about that. You don't have much freedom with that, in my opinion. People that want to get all this free stuff and everything like that, that's great. But you don't need it. You don't really need it. You can go and buy the envelopes you need whenever you sell it. And to me, that seems like a better deal. Just to buy the stuff that you need and not try and get it free from the post office. I'm trying to figure out what this car is still behind me. Because I'm pretty sure he already went and did his business and came back out. Unless he's watching me talk or something. I have no idea. Anyways, there you go. So not too bad. Sales, not a lot of items, really. I've added a lot of stuff. I think I sold something else, too. I sold a book last week, too. So I'm pretty good. My average, the last 6 days now is so inflated because of the stupid, or these diabetic, not stupid. They're not stupid. I got a hell of a damn deal from them. Diabetic strips and whatever. It's kind of high. It's like $300. But so far, my average is getting up to about $150 per 60 days. So that's pretty good. So like I said, this is kind of to show my journey of getting up to making a decent amount of money per month. And I'm hoping to get to a point to where I can quit my job, because I would love to do this full time. Go out and look for stuff, and I think I could find stuff to resell that would be tremendous. I mean, think about your job as a reseller is getting stuff online for people to buy around the world. That is interesting. That is completely interesting. And I know where to go. And I think that as soon as you start to compile lists of locations that you can go and get interesting items from around the world, I mean, pretty much your flea markets that you go to, anything in those booths and things like that, you can go and you can, people are ridiculous in this town. Anyways, but anything you can get in there pretty much is going to be awesome. And you put it online, and some people may not have access to that. So it's quite interesting to see what sells and what doesn't sell, and how quick does it sell it. Do people really want it? And the last thing I'm going to talk about is kids' clothes. Do they sell? I think they do. And here's the thing. I think a lot of people don't like to sell it because they say it's flooded. But everything's flooded. To be completely honest, every genre is flooded on eBay. Card collecting, flooded. Books, flooded. CDs, flooded. Because flooded with garbage. If you look for a CD, like a cheap CD, try and do that. Good God, man. Just hunting for a cheap CD to buy. No matter what band it is, it's flooded. So everything's flooded. So for people to say that I'm not going to buy that, or I'm not going to stop at that yard sale. I've seen yard sales so many times watching these videos on YouTube that they don't want to stop. And it's like, why? Why not? Ask how much they'll take for everything. See how much they say. They may be willing. Maybe they're trying to pay a bill for, $50. They need $50 to pay a bill they're short on. Pay them $50. Be on your way. Get 5 sacks of clothes. I mean, it is what it is. I guess the dude went back in. Interesting characters in this town. Anyways, I gotta get going. My wife probably wonders what happened to me, but I'll tell him I was busy. She'll never know unless she watches this video, and she never does. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching Retro Asylum. I hope you guys check it out. Leave comments down below, anything you think about what I talked about, what I say, what I do. And I'm getting ready to have to be able to go, so I better go. I'm thirsty. Didn't bring a pop with me. Horrible. If you watch my videos, you know I drink pop in my videos all the time, and I forgot my pop today. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Comment down below. Give me some good suggestions, what things to look for that you wouldn't necessarily think would make money. And things I could find. Not at retail places, like at flea markets. To look for, to hunt for. Anyways. Oh, and those test strips and the boxes and the signature confirmation. Kind of a test thing. Because I took it in the post office because I wanted to make sure it got in there. And then I had left it on the counter. That didn't really make me happy about the whole situation. But anyways. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good jazz. I'll catch you guys later. Keep on rocking. And keep on reselling. And keep the camera straight, Brad. Are you drunk? Jesus Lord. I'll tell you.